to the organizers, panels, and to my fellow participants in International Integrated Research Conference 2020, good day. I am Michel Linterna, a graduate of Polytechnic University of the Philippines with a degree Master in Educational Management. My thesis is entitled The Learning Interest in its Relationship to Academic Performance of Secondary Students in the Division of Quezon City. According to the study of Orsua 2015, as the quote states, let the child the way he should or she should learn. So for children, learning is fun and exciting if it is in accordance to how they should learn. Learning and doing something is an easy task if it is according or anchored to one's interest. Thus, cultivating children's interest provide them with lasting intellectual performance and fulfillment, which creates greater impact in the success of their lives. So this study made use of descriptive correlational method, and the respondents were the grade 7 and grade 10 students in the division of Quezon City, composed of 6 congressional districts. The instrument was adapted or from online reference under the Curriculum Development Institute of Hong Kong Education Bureau. And then the statistical data utilized were percentage, mean, Pearson R, and Sobel test calculator. Here are the statement of the problems, the findings, the conclusions, and the recommendation. Statement of the problem number 1 states, what is the profile of the respondents in terms of age, sex, grade level, fathers and mothers' highest educational attainment, fathers and mothers' employment status, fathers and mothers' source of income, and their combined average monthly income. The findings, this study was responded by 221 grade 7 and 162 grade 10 secondary students from the division of Quezon City, ages from 11 to 16 years old. 168 student respondents were males and 215 were females. Most of the respondents' parents' highest educational attainment were high school graduate. In terms of the source of income, most of the parents' income were from salary and honorarium. And their combined monthly income, most of the respondent parents was ranged at 5,000 pesos and below. For conclusion, the age bracket of the grade 7 and grade 10 respondents were correspondingly proportional to their grade level. Most of the respondents were from grade 7 and mostly dominated by females. So the capacity of the parents to provide the type of the environment, financial status, and knowledge depends upon their economic conditions. For recommendation, parents and school stakeholders are encouraged to provide more opportunities for learning to happen regardless of the hindrances, such as socioeconomic condition, sex, interest, and others. Also, learning assimilation is best attained if interest is considered. Statement of the problem number 2. What is the academic performance of the respondents based on their second grading general average? Findings, most of the respondents have a grade ranges from 80 to 84 with 152 in frequency or 39.7%. The conclusion, most of the respondents were having a satisfactory rating or grades, whereas this denotes that in catching students' interest, it is imperative to get students' average in learning capabilities for the teaching and learning to meaningfully happen. So for the recommendation, schools in general may provide opportunities for learning where consideration to learners' interest toward learning is being undertaken. Statement of the problem number 3. What is the respondents' level of agreement on the learning interest through language, logic, math, and science, leadership, self-recognition, social and interpersonal relationship, music, spatial concept, bodily kinesthesia, naturalistic recognition, and computer technology? So the findings, in terms of the level of agreement between learning interest and the kind of interest, leadership, self-recognition, social and interpersonal relationship, music, spatial concept, bodily kinesthesia, naturalistic recognition, and computer technology, verbally interpreted as agree. While learning enters through language and logic, mathematics, science with verbal interpretation of neutral. For conclusion, the respondents have different level of response on the learning interest, and these affect their academic performance. So for the recommendation, teachers may be provided with profile of the students to better address their learning interest. Statement of the problem number 4. Is there any significant relationship between the respondents' academic performance and learning interest? The findings. This study revealed that leadership, recognition, social and interpersonal relationships, music, bodily kinesthesia, and computer technology have significant relationship to the academic performance of the respondents. However, on the relationship of academic performance and language, logic, math, and science, naturalistic recognition, and spatial concept have no direct impact on the learning. Conclusion. The identified learning interests shown that students prefer to learn on their own, manipulate things, interact with their peers, and experience what is being taught by their teachers. For the recommendation, to provide curriculum specialists for assessment, validation, and evaluation of the instructional contents and strategies that best suited on the reforms and new trends in education and in the characteristics of the millennial learners. Lastly, for the statement of the problem number 5, what is the effect of the respondent's profile on the relationship between academic performance and learning interest? The findings, it shows that sex, parents, highest educational attainment, and combined average monthly income have significant effect on the relationship between the performance and learning interest on social and interpersonal relationships, music, bodily kinesthesia, and computer technology. So for the conclusion, being a male and a female has different outlet and level for self-reflection. Parents' highest educational attainment and combined average monthly income have direct impact on the learning interest and academic performance of the students on how to develop an innate interest, how to access instructional materials, and what type of the home environment the parents could provide for their children. So the recommendation, collaboration and partnership between school and community may be maximized to ensure students' learning engagement to achieve higher learning outcome. And the other recommendation, future researches may be done to substantiate and present other perspective of learning interest to better improve the educational system that would elevate learning among students. So that would be all. Thank you. So where are the references? Okay, so that would be all. Thank you.